The person on your mind, how are they feeling? What are they going through right now? What's going through their mind? Well, they are feeling very connected to you telepathically. You are on their mind a lot. They are really working on themselves right now. They're trying to figure themselves out and understand what makes them tick. They really do realize that you have put boundaries up and for a reason, and they respect those. And they know that they have to work on themselves, and they do feel connected to you, so that they're like, yes, I've got to get my shit together. They do feel really silly for how they acted in the past. They are really feeling this separation from you quite keenly, and they are very tempted to message you, but they're just sort of sitting there twiddling their thumbs, wondering how they would get in touch, what they would say. They're just not quite ready yet, is what this seems to say. However, they are really getting to a point where they are about to release their toxic behaviors that have kept them blinded once and for all, or at least get rid of the bulk of them that seem to pose the block between you. They are returning to a kind of innocence, and they're getting to this place where they're a lot lighter, a lot freer, and a lot more open. So let's take a look at their inner processes a bit closer. I've pulled 3 cards from my astrology oracle deck. They are really examining their values at the moment. Mercury in the 2nd Taurus house of things you value. And they could also be just thinking a lot about their possessions, what they own. They might be really caught up in the day job, Mercury, just doing a lot of thinking and communicating about that. That might be another distraction for them, but going through their own values as well in terms of what a good relationship would look like to them, what it would mean. That is something they're thinking about. Also, they are really focused on communication with the Sun in the Gemini 3rd house there of communication. That is a real spotlight, it's a lot of emphasis on 3rd house issues. That can be the neighborhood, it can be small trips, it can even be siblings. But in this instance, it feels like they are really doing a lot of thought about how to communicate with you, how to come forward. And I don't know if you are in their wider friend group, but Saturn here in the 11th friendship house, the Aquarian house, seems to indicate there might be some kind of block or some sort of trial in your friendship that has taken its toll, a separation. But Saturn also brings rewards for persistence and effort, and over time especially. So it brings a real reward for effort to friendships, and it can create a lasting bond, or it indicates a lasting bond. Where Saturn is tough, there's nothing going to really break it. So there might be this real feeling of friendship that might underpin everything. Okay, so that's where the person on your mind is at. What are the likely next steps after they sort of release their toxins and get a little bit more innocent? Well, they're definitely changing. They are really reinventing themselves here, and it is a big change. And we've got the victory card here, so they are going to want success with you. One more card to finish up. And we've got love and joy and celebration here. I'll just check in to see if this is a love triangle indicated. Doesn't seem to be. I'm going to clarify with one more card. No, they seem to want joy with you. They want to fling themselves off the cliff and say, let's do this. They are going to offer you their cup of love, and it's coming out of the blue. You're in the doldrums there, and here it comes, just sort of really quite suddenly out of nowhere. It's like leap into this. It is wanting joy and celebration with you. It wants success. They want success with you. So I hope that helps, my darlings. If you'd like a personal reading, go to my website, abundancelovejoy.com. Otherwise, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love and joy.